What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our Let's Play of Minecraft.
Minecraft!
Oh, God.
I saw the face of God and it was square!
Oh, God. No, not that's from Meat Canyon, isn't it?
Yeah.
No! No, Harry. Oh, look, it's just Sanji's big, goofy-ass face. Okay, if I click out of this, and then make sure I don't click out of this, I should be able to try to watch the stream without my computer shitting itself every 2 seconds. Oh, wait, I also have this open. What does this even mean? Oh, it's a ranger class. Okay. Concentrated chaos sorcerer.
What?
Oh, that book that I was telling you about, they have their own subclasses for classes. Which is funny because some of them don't seem to align with anything that was said in the videos that I watched, and some of them are, and it's just like this one is like I think it's the main character's sorcerer now that I think about it. Because I believe she said her character was a sorcerer. But then they also made the whole gimmick for her character, which was like this cursed, like sentient monkey creature. They kind of turned that into a background, so it's like now you're just kind of you have like a curse. Or you could take that background
podcast or something?
It's actually, have you ever heard of Dingo Doodles?
Yes.
Yeah, her and her husband put out a book. Based on the story that she was telling. And so they have like a bunch of like different like extra classes. Like it's like in the video, if I remember correctly, it was the magical girl that's in their party was originally I think they originally had made her a sorcerer, but in this book it's a fighter subclass that just kind of has magic abilities.
Wait,
that kind of makes more sense because she was just hucking balls at everybody.
Oh yeah, Sushi,
Just huck twin balls at people?
Yep.
Okay, good.
What happened?
Take out his little avatar.
The Hucktua podcast?
No.
No.
Let's talk to him.
Oh, the talk to him? My bad.
No.
Sorry, I'm forgetting the lore. I'm forgetting the lore.
You get it?
Yeah, it's the deep lore.
It's the deep web's deep lore.
The deep web.
Obviously. Yep, the deep. It's got deep pockets.
The deepest of webs.
Video highlight of what? It's just a weird picture of what I assume is supposed to be a lion, but it looks like a monkey. It looks like the monkey. The monkey.
Never forget Mounchie.
Bro, I don't know why I'm getting excited. His channel literally streams every weekend, and I'm just sitting here like, oh.
Let's see. No.
What I could do, I could cheat and have AI generators give me an idea for my character in Kevstar, because I have Tuesday off, Sushi. So, I will be able to play the actual fucking session this week, as well as play Wednesday, because my supervisor, who I guess is just doing a back of house shift, wanted me to switch shifts. The problem with it is that this motherfucker wanted to switch with me, so I had to work a 8-hour shift as opposed to a 6-hour shift like I was going to, and I'm like, no. I do not wish to do that. Also, I have a game on Wednesday, so no. Okay, that's why this several PDFs are in fucking different parts, because it's literally like every previous part apparently, as well as the current part it's supposed to be. Okay, whatever. Sea of Thieves. Wait, Legends of Evantris plays other things? I thought they just played D&D.
They also did a Phasmophobia video not too long ago.
Oh, well, shit. Kenshin!
What's up?
Your waifu Shy Lily is streaming.
Why is she my waifu?
I don't know. You've talked about Shy Lily a bunch of times before with me.
Because you guys are also talking. Because freaking you, Jared, and G-Man have been talking about Shy Lily as well.
I don't talk about Shy Lily nearly as much. Wait, does Jared talk about Shy Lily?
At times.
I know he's like
way back when.
Oh, because he's like super obsessed with like normie VTubers, which kind of annoys me.
Is it?
I'm gonna sit here and make an entire hit piece on Jared right now. This motherfucker likes a VTuber named Narissa Ravencroft, and she's the most normie VTuber there ever was in All Alive. And the worst part about it is that I like the other VTuber that people ship with her, which is Shiori Novella, and I'm just like, God damn it, we're best friends, and we like the VTuber that is shipped with the other VTuber that the other person likes. It's like, if I believed in fate, this would be it. It also reminds me of Roy posting that picture where it's like women, it's like she didn't compliment my dress, I'm no longer her best friend, and then it's like dudes and it's like, yeah, I haven't talked to him in like 10 years, he's my best friend. It's like, hey, me and Jared.
That's how it be, man. I literally just thought I heard Kratos say, I praise the God Emperor. I'm actually going insane.
It happens. I mean, you can ask anybody. I occasionally hear things that weren't said, and it's just like, no, I'm pretty sure it was said. It really wasn't, though, Ed. Oh, well. I mean, I heard it, so it's real to me. Is that supposed to be Slowbro on that pack? Can't really tell what the monster's supposed to be. Like the way it looks without zooming in on it, it kind of looks like a creature with something stuck to its tail. That's why I said it was like Slowbro. Slowbro. Oh no, bro. Fucking. So I'm still rewatching episodes of like One Piece, right, in English dub. And Zoro's zombie in Thriller Bark, when he's fighting with Sanji's zombie, for a split second sounds like Kuwabara. Like he does like almost the Kuwabara voice that he used to do. And I'm like, damn, he don't do that anymore. Probably because it's draining on the fucking throat, but it's like, dude, like just for a split second he sounded like Kuwabara. I'm just like, oh, the Kuwabara voice can still do it. Alright, so what I want you to do is take these boxes of cards. You're gonna put all the cards on the shelf. Then you take these cards off of this shelf and put it in this box. And then you're gonna put the box over here. Okay. And then in another couple of hours, you're going to put another box of cards up on the shelf. And then when we get another delivery of cards, you'll take the first set of cards off the shelf and put them in the empty box, and then you're gonna put the box that we just got on the shelf. It's like, wait, what? Oh, he's got little shells on his side. Okay.
I'm opening cards like a freaking addiction, just like in real life. Apparently, apparently in this day and age, though, there is an actual addiction people have, though, where like they'll buy new packs and they'll see how much they get from there. At times, that they won't stop, and at times they're also very discerning. Like for the longest time, there's also been like that one wave where like these people will just go to like stores and buy all Pokemon cards and open them on stream and just sell the individual cards online.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, did they do an update to the cards? The cards look different to me.
Ooh. And I mean, they probably did. This is the full release game.
When are they releasing that update so that you can actually battle the NPCs?
Soon-ish.
I was gonna hop on my fucking Switch and play One Piece, but I'm gonna say fuck that and I'm gonna doodle some stuff. told a friend I was gonna doodle something that's
Yeah, dude.
probably against TOS, but
I mean, overall, Edward, if you would like, on the next time we do this impromptu stream, we could like boot up a Duel Master. We can duel each other using that that wheel I talked about. Remember?
Wheel of Morality.
Yeah.
Wheel of Morality.
So basically, Sushi is me and Edward we're gonna boot up Duel Master. We have a wheel, and each of us have to spin this wheel to see what it will give us, and we then make a deck determining what the wheel gives us.
Sick.
So I was thinking,
Cool.
yeah, I was thinking like Omega 7, so it'll be like make a deck only with this attribute, or make a deck only with this typing, or make a deck only using this word, and you spin another wheel for the word. Like, spin the wheel for word. What'd you get? Food. So you have to make a deck on food.
I can actually get the demon chef card from like way back when, and use the ritual summon to summon it.
You can also make you also use the ritual the hungry burger card.
Yes. Pig-knee. I was once a hero, and then I took a pig to the knee. Who was I talking to yesterday? Oh, it was Jay. She asked me to drive her over to the store to get some food, and we were standing in line, and we were talking about something, and I was like, no, I can't do that, because if I do... I had like 5 or 6 items, and they were really awkward to carry, and she's like, just put them in your bag and take them over to the checkout stand. I went, no, they're gonna think I'm stealing it, and she's like, you know what, they're not gonna think you're stealing it. I went, yeah, they are. I have terrible luck. They're gonna see it, and then they're gonna pull out nightsticks and beat me. And then she looked at me and went, and I'm not even talking about the security guards, just the regular employees that just happen to hide nightsticks on them just to beat people like me. And she just looked at me like, you're nuts. It's like, It happens. Some people call it schizophrenia. I call it schizophrenia.
Oh yeah, the guy just casually buying 3 of these booster boxes.
Jesus Christ, that man's gonna have no house in the next few days.
Feel that one, brother. I left that life, but I'm going back.
No, don't do it. Don't
do it.
That guy just bought 1 card.
3.
No, I'm thinking of getting it. I'm thinking of getting into a new card game called Flesh and Blood.
Sushi. You already have an addiction. Do you already have an addiction to D&D? Don't do it.
I can't help myself, bro.
No. 3.8.60.
$360 for like 1 card. This is ultra super mega rare.
That, you know, it's really sad.
Hey, look!
It's actually pretty accurate to card games.
Hey, look, Edward, it's African American you. So should we have a joke to like where the NPCs in this game have a green sweater? It's like it's basically just another version.
Alternate universe.
Alternate universe, Edward. And look, a guy, Sushi. You can tell this is a fantasy video game because this is the guy's buying deodorant.
Huh? That doesn't exist. I've been to card shops. There was a man that I went to. I used to go to a card shop, and I played Card Fight Vanguard. There was this dude that I played against. I swear he made a dumpster smell like a field of roses. He was so rank, bro. It was bad.
Which is why, and actually, the sticky people actually do come in this game. That's why I have like casually these cans of deodorant to spray them with.
Smelly Smash Bros.
Lady, get out of here! You're the only woman in the shop. They'll mob you. Toasty.
You like Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Hey, Toasty.
Hey, what up?
Do you want to play a game? just a really fat, stinky nerd, just like, do you want to play a game? And the girl,
and look, African American Edward's buying more packs.
I need more packs. That guy beat me. Please. Oh god. He's like me too, for real, for real. Turnip and a ghoul are attacking you. What? Oh! Okay, I know what he's talking about.
Wait, what?
Oh, because remember the last time Toasty was in the chat, they were like, he was like, you're why is Ed a turnip?
Oh yeah.
Turnip and a ghoul are attacking you. Technically, he's a super mutant with a pompadour, but I mean, he also kind of looks undead, so I kind of get the idea of calling him a ghoul.
I'm actually surprised that we're done. Usually, by this time, we bust out the One Piece lore.
Where is this?
Nah.
Okay, so where's this?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Official is playing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes. Hold on.
Oh, are they playing GX?
See
Let's
that.
go.
Speaking of,
They were last time I opened it, so.
speaking of like the animation news with Yu-Gi-Oh, what happened with like the new anime studio making the Yu-Gi-Oh animations? What happened with that?
I have no idea, man.
I don't know. I haven't kept up with Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like I vaguely remember 5Ds because I remember saying 5Ds nuts a lot. And people going card games on unicycles. Fuck, on motorcycles.
Yeah, card
I mean,
games. on
technically that one guy.
unicycles?
Technically, that one guy did have a big wheel as a motorcycle. So technically, that was a unicycle.
And also technically in that
shit,
same.
that guy that uses Dark Hero cards.
What, who?
I think his name's Alistair Phoenix or something like that. I think he's the one that uses Dark Heroes.
Oh yeah, the Destiny Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently also Edward, in this day and age, and the hero subtype is now one faction now. So we have the elemental heroes.
They also have an unplayable like card.
You do?
Yes, I think I believe it's Bubble Man. It's one of the fusions.
Oh yeah, Neo Bubble Man.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real funny. So it's like it's not even that he himself
Stinky!
the card to summon him.
Stinky!
Stinky.
Stinky! There you go. No longer Stinky.
Uh-oh.
He looks like Patrick from that one episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob cleaned him. It's just like just sparkly and twinkly. And it's like, where'd my stink go? What if he was so stinky that he couldn't see through his own cloud?
The only thing I remember from the episode were like they had those two like on World War, what the hell?
Civil War, yeah.
I want to sell this card. How much can I get? Oh, he's offering me to sell a card. Oh, this is new.
He's asking for 1134.
What's the current? The current market price is like $9.93. I'll just go with that.
Be upset, guy.
$9.93. I got a little more of that. Fine, $10.
10, but that's as high as I'm going because it's
Done.
literally much lower.
That's actually new. Hey, look, African American, I came back.
He was just here. He just does not want to have a house, I guess.
Oh, you want to buy a card too? What's the current market price of that one? $33.74. So, oh, $27.35. Sure, I'll buy it for that cheap. Loser.
You put it in, and he's like, "Can I get a little more than that?" It's like, that's what you were asking for.
Yo,
dipshit.
let's go.
Kenshin's like, look at this money that I just made.
Look
I
at
just
this.
got all the freaking rage horns or whatever.
Look at this photograph.
Oh god, look at this graph. I was watching something from I was gonna say Grand Line Review, but it's technically his other channel that he's been doing where he just montages a bunch of old videos into one, like.
Why African American Edward?
episode. He just blurped through that guy. That was weird. It was like, no, you're pathing. Fuck your pathing, bro.
Speaking of overall pathing, though, like, I don't think that if these WCs show up past 9, these and there's no one for them to duel to play against with, they just stay here until you manually end the day.
I don't. That's weird. You should be allowed to just spray them until they leave. Yes. The power of axe compels you.
The power of you should have taken a shower.
What? No, he's not even stinky. It's just you want him to leave.
Huh? What do you want? What do you want? 1655. What's the current market price of that one? 1322. No. How about? I'll go with the market price. Well, what the hell, dude? Huh?
Okay. Whoa, God. Scarecrow? Scarecrow, is that you? You've become a filthy neckbeard.
$113.
Scarecrow.
18.
Oh. And there's Roy. Actually, no, that just looks like another version of me. That looks like Fancy Me. Man
Also,
over here like, I like chicken, I like liver, meow mix. I don't know why meow mix is my idea of fancy. I should have went with Fancy Feast, but I don't remember any Fancy Feast commercials.
like, I'm sorry, Francine. You deserve Fancy Feast. What? I mean, Jesus. Sorry, I'm in shock.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Also, I thought this guy sat in that seat, even though she was already waiting.
What? No.
Like,
no, he's too shy. Go set them up. Is that a
she's
mechanic
alone.
piece?
Look, you're back.
Why? That's the third time this day. This man was compelled to come back to duel this guy.
Apparently, he's winning this time.
Go sit across from her, dude. Sit. There we go. What?
I don't know why he looks like Coach from Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. He's gonna shoot the old-fashioned cola. That man over here, like, just freaking out. He's like, I'm freaking out. I need to duel. I don't know why I gave him that voice, but whatever.
Works.
Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp! He's here to buy cards.
A lot of cards, apparently.
I'm just fresh back from my court case with my wife, and I just won. So here's some money. I need more. I need to buy cards so I can duel her lawyer. You're not getting in a game, dude. Just leave. Just go home.
Apparently, African American you is winning.
He's very jazzed. It's insane. Wait, do they get money or are they giving you money when they get up?
They're giving me money.
For what? Are they paying for the table?
Apparently.
Yeah, some places you pay for table.
Oh, okay.
Or it's like if you're joining like a tournament and whatnot, so you do like a buy-in because you get like a free back.
Ah.
And then people that win the tournament typically get like, you can get either like a box or you can get store credit, that kind of thing.
Ah. That lady was like, I need these 2 deodorants because I have a stinky husband at home. Or a stinky significant other.
Stinky!
Because it's well past the new millennia. Oh my god!
Stinky!
That
There you go.
Pig pen. That man's the pig pen of stink. Jesse, he's spraying me in the face.
There you go. You're no longer stinky.
Jesse, we're gonna go to this car shop. Why, Mr. White? Because I need to duel, Jesse.
It's time to duel, Jesse.
It's time to
Mr. White.
duel.
No, Mr. White, Yu-Gi-Oh sucks. It's all about the Digimon card game.
That game is actually pretty good. Not gonna
I
lie.
started going Bobby Hill for some fucking reason. It didn't used to be back in the day because I used to have those cards and they were like really
Like, dude, we're close. Get out of here.
They did like a full like revamp to Digimon, and it was honestly very cool.
It was honestly just so that they could get more people to be furries. Which, according to Toasty, I am. So, literally in the last stream I was in, like, Toasty was like, "You're a furry." It's like, I just like hentai. I can't help it. Sometimes things just draw me to them. I can't help it. 6 Gardevoir just standing there, me on the couch, like, I'm in danger.
Just standing there, menacingly.
One of them leans in, like, yeah, in danger of being a furry. You are all furries. I think it's easier to try and pin that on me than it is on these guys.
I mean, I have a story that I could talk about the furries, but I don't want to get canceled already.
The furry community does not like Sushi Toasty. Like, he's done some things that they just apparently are. There's
a lot B.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Well, that's why I played this game, Edward. It's like a good month and a half ago.
Oh well, we actually found that out in the first one that you played. So.
The prelude, which is on the demo.
Yeah, before the release, we saw that there was going to be a lot B. It's like, oh, cool. I don't know how that works. Do you have to run between shops?
I assume it's behind this door that I can't even open.
Somebody needs to hit up Dan Shive and be like, Dan Shive, give some stuff to this game. I was gonna say I want a gray stocky Makara. It's just sitting there. It's like, I don't think he's gonna do that though. I think he would be fervently against that, but I think it would be neat.
That's hilarious. Yeah, let's have Donkey Makaras, man.
I mean, you can probably find them in a card shop if you try hard enough.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, granted, they're either one of the people.
They're okay. There was a guy that I played against. Full neck beard, right? Had the fedora hat.
Whoa, okay, whoa, calm down, game, calm down.
In like war banners. He had one with the Dakimakura.
Guys, hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
This guy you at least know what you like. You don't care what other people think.
Oh boy, now comes the part of the... Wait, is that on my end or is that's gotta be on my end, right?
No, it's on my end. No, it's on my end. I had huge lag spikes. I couldn't hear you guys for a quick minute.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
We were just chilling.
Don't mind me. I'm just restocking the shelves of all the cards I'm gonna sell.
I'm just restocking the shelves while this man is gonna live in the shop for the night. Because nobody came to duel him.
To duel him?
To duel 2.
Yeah, you say that, Edward, though, but a lot of the modern Yu-Gi-Oh players don't understand that. They think the Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays is all about playing solitaire.
I mean, the game is vastly changed from what I remember it.
I was gonna start doing that laugh that character does from I don't even remember the name of it now. Is it Agritsuko or whatever? It's the one with the anthropomorphic animals that work in the Japanese salaryman thing.
Don't say that. The Toasty will be like, see furry. Ooh, $61.
Okay, you know what? No, I don't give a shit. I like the Fenico character because she's fucking hilarious as shit.
Oh, like her
Shit
own.
about people and then just going.
Oh, yeah, her monotone laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, Agretsuko.
Agretsuko. Yeah, aggressive Retsuko. Wait a minute.
Yeah, huh, that's. That's Sonoda. I hate Sonoda.
Dude, this one's bad. Come on, give me something good. Ooh.
I've never really sat down and watched the whole thing, Toasty. I just know I've seen clips and I like. She should have got with the donkey.
What?
What?
The donkey character?
In what? In what show?
Agretsuko. Bleh. I can't. I don't know why I can't pronounce it the way Kenshin did, but it does make sense that it would be called that. There's a donkey character in this. Donkeys aren't monkeys. Stop trying to confuse me.
Yeah, $6,000 for a card. Sure.
The game doesn't know any better. The game's dumb. Oh, he's in season 2. I think I've only seen clips from season 1. Griffin Burns.
Yeah, apparently in this game, the real moneymaker is selling these individual cards. I mean, that's still in real life.
Agretsuko.
Agretsuko.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah, Agretsuko or aggressive Retsuko. And I'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, that part makes sense. I don't know why they didn't just. What the fuck? Oh, 'cause you didn't set a price. I was like, why is it? Why does it have the thing above it? Is it trying to sell itself? Market price 1207. Your price 120. Just sitting there. You've already put. Oh, it's gonna be with. It's gonna be something in the single digits, Kench. You gonna make an extra cent off this, sir? I'm not playing Fallout. I don't have to drink that energy drink. I kind of want to drink it though, because it's tasty.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some food.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're back to the One Piece lore.
Yeah. So, anyways, the sword. So Ace got offered the chance to be a warlord of the sea, and he turned it down. He also beat the shit out of a former warlord of the sea, which is why there was a position open. No, Toast, you get no food. You're a robot. You only eat for pleasure, and that decadence is not allowed on the stream. That decadence is not allowed in the urban culture.
Oh
no, he's gonna...
Decadence.
How droll. I was watching that. I was watching a short by that Vsauce channel. He was talking about what the heck the line from Yankee Doodle Dandy about Yankee Doodle sticking a finger in his finger.
What?
I'm so used to saying stuck a finger up his ass because I'm a 12-year-old child that thinks he's funny. The Yankee, the Yankee Doodle song, Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on.
Oh yeah.
He stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Apparently, the British back in the day, whenever anything was cool, they would refer to it as being macaroni. So they were mocking Yankee Doodle because he stuck a feather in his cap and thought it would be cool enough to like hang, that it was enough drip, as it were.
Was that the original intention of that line?
Apparently, according to Vsauce, which is a science and history. Well, it's not really history, but it's like it basically is a knowledge channel where he just kind of goes through and gives you lore on like certain things. But it's like, because it's a science-based channel, but it's also like occasionally if something comes up that's like, what does this mean? Why did they say this? You usually do research on it. So apparently,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
the fucking British were making fun of Yankee Doodle because he was trying to be cool. And Vsauce specifically says, is Sushi just outside now?
What?
Wait, what?
No? What happened?
He like Sushi came back and then all of a sudden it sounded like there was cars going by on his head.
Oh, really? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that.
Oh, these guys are really excited for card games.
The
Card games on motorcycles.
The ambiance went fucking wild in that. But yeah, so apparently the British, according to Vsauce, was like, yeah, the song was made to talk about how the Americans were cringe, and I'm sitting there like, can you imagine dressing in a lice-ridden powdered wig and being like, oh, you're so cringe, oh, it's like, you're fucking
Like you're cringe. No, I'm not cringe.
no, I'm macaroni, you guys. Like, that's cringe. Fuck you.
I mean, British people put beans on everything. They put it in their clocks and shit.
And their clocks?
True. That is not true.
Ah!
Man.
What the hell? Like, this guy's buying all of this? What the hell?
If I'm correct, from the post I saw, British people love beans so much that they run on bean energy?
Oh no, the big bean. Okay, there we go. Mine had to catch up. I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, because you're like focusing on it in the POV of it.
All right,
like,
what do you guys?
Kenshin was like, he's buying all this, and I look over and it's like a guy buying like
29.59.
Like,
My offer is 29.59. Accept. Fine, $30.
You mean to tell me, Ed, that British people aren't powered by bean energy?
no.
Whoa, okay,
I'm pretty
dude.
sure they run on steam energy.
You know what? Fair.
This guy casually dropping $100.
No. If I had to say anybody was powered, I was gonna say Clockwork, like gears and stuff. But if any people in the world powered
35.84.
by wind-up keys, it would be the French, I think. I don't have a sound logic for why I think that. I just feel that way. I only feel like it.
I thought French people were like fueled by perfume or something.
Fueled by wine and
No,
cigarettes.
that's
Yeah, wine, cigarettes, cheese, croissants, you know?
no the perfume. The perfume are their exhaust. Is what they leave.
Oh, it's what they leach, right? Yeah. They just like kind of like they just kind of like exude it.
Yeah.
Welcome to
They,
the Kitchen
it's, like,
Podcast, where we
it's their secret.
Ah, sticky.
Well, brother, you
Sticky!
know what, dude, I'm a proud American.
There you go.
Man.
Whoa! Okay, this girl just casually buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 booster boxes.
God damn it. Was that Lady Stinky?
Yeah. Yeah, so this
Whoa!
buying 7 booster boxes.
And 1 card.
Points. Casually dropping $200.
I thought you said Twitter books. I'm like, no, they're making that.
It's a new the new crypto, Twitter bucks.
God damn.
Yeah, dude.
No, I was thinking it was more like Robux or whatever the currency is for Roblox.
Yeah, Robux or Robux.
Yeah. What the hell?
Sticky!
The dude is buying some cards.
Sticky!
Man, my feet is way.
There you go, Sticky.
way back.
I was really paying,
Cardano.
paying attention. If a lot of these stickies actually enter the store, I get like an some dissatisfaction. Okay, replenish.
Oh, I didn't even realize that Toasty had said give me the energy drink, like before give me food. I'm almost tempted to be like, Toasty, here's some Reese's Pieces ice cream that I ate and I had to go use the restroom afterward. No, because oh wait, no, I think you were in the chat when I was talking about that because I went to go talk to
There we go.
I mean, Sushi was like on Discord with us, is what I'm saying. People who may or may not be watching this video right now.
Hey, look, Edward, it's African American you again.
He back from outer space.
And he bought a $5 card.
I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have hit you with my keyblade.
Keyblade.
Yeah, the key wielder of the keyblade. Hey, hey, hey! I'm the wielder of the keyblade.
Oh, screw you, man! Paying $20 for a 12-cent card.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought it was the next guy. I thought it was African. Second, like, no, that's brand. I think we all remember that time I had that $100 bill and paid McDonald's a $100 bill for a meal that was like less than $5.
I still remember the time we went to McDonald's and we ordered 1,000 McNuggets.
I thought.
Good time.
Oh,
Good time.
Edward, remember one time we dropped off my cousin to his golf place, and we went to McDonald's to get like what was it, like a 100-piece, and we want all the sauce.
Yeah, we wanted one of every sauce, and they just kind of were like, it's like, no, we want one of every sauce. We're getting a lot of McNugget.
Was it 100? Right? It was 100, right?
It was at least 100. I think they had like a deal going on at that point.
It was like a yeah,
was really cheap, and we were just like, let's just get a bunch.
Oh yeah,
because Jared doesn't like McDonald's, Kenshin and I got all of them to ourselves.
It was like $20. 20 bucks for 100.
Yeah. The reason I laughed while you were talking was because the girl in the red sitting at that point where my part of the stream was at, she sat down, and as soon as she sat down, those two guys stood up and walked away like they were offended she sat down near them. This is really funny.
Like, oh, you're playing that deck? Ugh.
We can't have all this lady energy next to our bro energy. It's like, dude, you're playing a children's card game. Calm down. It's not that serious.
This is all about bro energy and me and the bros, and are you just gay? Yes.
Fucking, oh my god, I don't think I'm ever gonna get anybody to watch The Veil. It was like this Welsh show that I was watching that kind of that gave me like Big Les show vibes, so I was like watching it. And there's a part in it where these two construction worker guys are like really annoying, and they're always hanging out, and they're like talking to one of the more main characters, and he was just like annoyed by them. And then one day he was at work, and they came up holding hands, and he's just like, "The hell's all this about then?" And they're just like, "We're gay." It's just like, why would you? Nobody says it like that. what had happened was in the show was that the two characters apparently were
When you
doing
said
like
it that no, but Ed, when you said it that way, I just see their eyes spreading apart like the freaking goblins.
might as well. They were designed to not be aesthetically. They were not. They were designed to not look aesthetically
Oh
pleasing.
man, that sucked.
And it's like their whole backstory for it was that the night before they basically did what like a not a Twitter. What is that? What's that one called where you could sell stuff on? It's basically kind of like a Craigslist type situation.
I was gonna
situation.
I was gonna say eBay.
eBay,
No. It's
Temu,
I mean, you could probably do eBay to hook up with people, but they pretty
oh,
much.
Etsy,
God damn
kind of
it.
thing.
No, it was more like Craigslist. They probably did like a dating app thing or something, but it was supposed to be like a threesome type situation.
Oh.
And one of them was literally his like not even like a main character. He's kind of just like a recurring character. They're both of them are recurring characters that show up every so often, specifically to be annoying. And one of them their main joke thing is like pointing out like a scenario and then just going, imagine that, and it's just like they're sitting there waiting, and it's like the one guy's like, I don't think she's gonna show, and he's like, yeah, and he's just like, imagine if we started without her, imagine, and then they just kind of stopped for a second, and then they just started making out on the couch, and as soon as they did that, and they started getting like one of them threw their shirt, the woman walks through the door and goes, sorry, I'm late, guys. I'm like, oh. She just leaves, and I'm like, no, they didn't even know she walked in.
Let us leave.
Oh, it's fucking great. And then they like they had like the worst like makeout scene in the show, and the guy's just sitting there like like watching them, and they're doing like cutesy like couple stuff together, which I thought was not as bad as like the fucking makeout scene they did, because one of them's like this super obese dude who's like front part of his gut hangs out from under his shirt, and the other one's like this little Weasley dude. And the little Weasley dude just jumps up and like straddles the guy as they're making out. I'm like, okay, even if you guys were
you're back.
pleasing, I still find that weird. Where? Hold on. Oh, I am. Okay. I'm waiting for somebody to duel me. But the thing is that the reason that they were annoying the character was because the other people in the construction company they work for basically kicked them out of their spot and was just like, you go do that. So then the guy that they were annoying ends up becoming the construction site, and he gives them a promotion to be supervisors and then sends them to go supervise the
I see you.
Kick them out of their spot.
I see you this time. Sticky! There we go.
And then after they were like, we're your supervisors. And then they jump up and they start making out. They turn around, look at them, and they go, we're gay. Like,
I'm telling you, their eyes had to have been like crossing or something when they said that. That's the image I have.
I think they're done doing that series though, but they actually, the people that made it actually got like
I see you again.
like a big Les show type situation where their series had became so famous that they were allowed to make a small show of their own for like European television. So they ended up making one, I think it's called the Golden Cobra or something like that. And it's about a family that makes curry, and it's essentially set in the same city as their Veil series. And I didn't realize that until I looked in the background of one episode. I'm like, hold up, I know that place. No. Wait, it was because I was rewatching the Veil series because I had gotten done watching Golden Cobra, and I went back and was watching, and I'm like, hold up, a lot of this stuff seems to line up with other stuff, because one of the episodes it had like a character from the original series. I'm like, is this set in the same thing? And I went back and rewatched it, and I'm like, hold up, you can actually kind of see the Golden Cobra in the background in like the last season. I'm like, they were planning to make this a series anyways, and then BBC came to them and was like, hey, you guys want to make a show? And they were probably like, yeah, we have something in mind. Because they also have a character that gets abducted by like, I think it was like an owl or something. There was like a whole thing where they had like an in the final season. It was like their like zoo was like selling this exhibit on like, oh, the owls, and this is the biggest owl in the world, and this and that, and the owl escaped the zoo and ended up kidnapping somebody. So he pops up in the their BBC series. I don't know, like a poster of like, have you seen this missing teenager? It's like, this show is set in the same. Because even one of the cops that shows up, I'm like, hold up, that patrolman looks exactly like one of the other characters of their web series. So it made me feel smart because I'm not very smart. So when I notice stuff like that, it makes me feel extra smart. Which is really funny because sometimes I surprise my brother by dropping knowledge he didn't think I had. Like that one time we were talking about how nuclear power works, and I dropped the knowledge on him. He's like, "How do you know that?" I went, "I don't know. I watched something. I guess I picked it up." And he's just like, Because sometimes he'll tell me something specifically like science related, and then like a couple months down the road, I'll like regurgitate it, and he's like, "You retained that?" I'm like, "I guess. I don't know. Maybe I was really interested in the subject." Maybe I am.
Ooh.
Well, he got something good. It's already been spoiled for me. Nope, never mind. Maybe it was just the value, or maybe I'm just really that far behind. Oh wait, no. There was a couple of holographics in that one, so maybe it was that one. God, that was like almost $40 worth of cards. You made like almost 8 times your money back on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And also I mean, to be fair, the only card shop I visit was like the one in
in the city.
Well, I was saying Long Beach though, but there's more like going towards Redon. Actually, no, I shouldn't say it before I dox myself.
It's too late. It's already been too late. You've already mentioned Topeka, Kansas. That's right, folks. Los Angeles, Kansas is what we were talking about.
Well, anyway, there's one country I've actually been to, but I see the owner would occasionally would actually open a whole giant deck box, open all the packs, and put all the cards that are valuable behind the glass shelf and sell them as is.
Yeah, it's a good racket. I don't know why I said racket. It's not like I mean, it's just basically a good way to get individual cards that you want without having to go in. But I mean, I don't know. I really honestly could not tell you why I immediately used the racket. Why is that winged dinosaur thing just kind of looks like a Digimon to me?
I guess you could say it's my racket. I guess you could say I'm Iraqi. Get off my property.
God damn it. Ayatollah shirt.
Has Bulla shirt?
Nah, there was like an old episode of The Simpsons where they were doing the sale, the block style yard sale, where it's like people put tables out and they try to sell their stuff. And Marge was like, "Homer, you need to sell this Ayatollah shirt." He's like, "But they could come back in style." It's like, I highly doubt that. Somebody's poisoned the water supply. What if? I don't know where I was gonna go with that. I brain fucked.
What if?
Let's just say Destiny.
Huh?
You opened your book and then opened up like a new menu and it said Destiny or something like that.
Polymer Destiny.
No, I was gonna reference that earlier when the guys, because there's that scene where they're playing it and he's just like, I can't think with your vagina in my face. Here, polymer. And it was bittersweet because it was literally like, I think I just triple word score.
Polymer.
God,
Destiny.
God, I miss the fucking Smodcast back before Kevin Smith just continually rotted his brain with weed. Like, it was a good podcast, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, I got a now, so now I'm gonna be high all the time and basically contribute nothing to the podcast. Good luck, guy that helps me produce my movies sometimes. It's just like,
Is that what happened?
yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's gotten better since, but it's like the some of the newer ones I was like really getting into smoking weed. He was like barely there in the podcast. Like, it was just like like Scott Mosier basically did all the heavy lifting, and then he would occasionally like chime in with something that was kind of funny. But it was nowhere near as funny as like the Smodimation ones clips were, because he didn't seem like he was there. He was just constantly stoned. And I was just like, ugh. And then I don't think he ever continued that. Like, he was doing like a D&D thing at one point, because Jason Mewes, the guy that played Jay and the Jay character from Jay and Silent Bob, he got off of drugs and then became really addicted to playing Dungeons and Dragons. So Kevin Smith was like, all right, we can do that on one of the podcasts. So it was literally like him and like two other people, and it was like Scott Mosier and like one other guy. And they had their characters, and it was a pretty fun concept. Like, Kevin Smith, I guess, this was when he was smoking weed, but before he got into like just over smoking it. So he was like, yeah, I got a little high the other day, and I wrote a bunch of stuff that I thought would be really cool for an adventure. And then fucking Jason Mewes' character almost just basically immediately dies. At least in the animation. I think he actually lasted a lot longer, because they right at the end of the podcast was when he was like dying, and then he brought in a new character, and then they're like, we'll continue this some other time, and then they just never did, and that was like almost 10 years ago. I'm like, god damn it, it was actually pretty good. It was very entertaining.
Was it the
Jason was not doing like a super serious character? Like, none of their characters were really serious. Now that I think about it.
Was it the one where like on this sorceress who turned into a snake or something like
Yeah. It was a snake that it was the how'd they put it? It was like she was disguised as an old lady, and then it was like, but as it turns out, she was actually a sexy naked witch bitch. And she's like, you would not lie with me now, instead rest in my belly. And she turns into a giant snake and she eats you. Fucking dead. Yeah, it was like, because one of the other characters, I forget who played him, but he was playing a goblin. And he was like, suck me on cock for a shilling. He's like, I gotta pay you? And then Scott's character was just like, look, we don't even have to stay in this town that's doomed. We can go anywhere. The goblin's got a movable skill. 1 shilling, suck my cock. It's like, it's funny. I like the one they did where they had the rapture and Jesus came back, and they're like trying to talk to Jesus and figure out why he's like doing the things he's doing. And it's like Scott Mosier starts talking, and then Kevin Smith starts mocking him, and he's like, wait, so Jesus is just openly mocking me now? Fantastic. I keep looking away. I can literally just draw and keep looking at my.
Ooh, more space. This much for $400.
For 400. You know what pisses me off? I think I've said this before, but the people that play Pokemon occasionally make the joke of like, oh, everything's so expensive in Pokemon because like 100, and it's always like American people, and they're always like, it's $100 for this. Like, no, it's based off the yen. 100 yen's like less than $1.
Well, it's on a website, and everything online is American.
It's really annoying because it's literally like, no, like in the Pokemon game. But it's like they'll make jokes, and it's just like, can you please stop making?
Oh yeah, the Poké Dollars though. Yeah, the prices in the Pokemon game are based off of the yen price, which is why like a bottle of water is like a 100, which in dollars is $1.
Yeah.
Alright, we're talking about the Poké Dollars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's like I'll occasionally watch a video of somebody playing Pokemon or like talking about Pokemon, and then they'll make that joke, and I'm just like, it's just a joke that keeps getting funnier every time. I need to rewatch classic Beetlejuice. I like that movie. Well, as you know, I studied abroad at the College of Juilliard, and I was in this and blah blah blah, and I've seen The Exorcist 47 times, and it keeps getting funnier every time. God,
Hey, look! African American youth buying a bunch of deodorant.
Keaton was amazing.
Edward, you're back.
Huh?
You buy a bunch of deodorant.
Oh, what does this guy want? What you selling? Oh God!
What do you want? Oh, what the holy!
Hold on, my stream hasn't caught up that far yet.
Ah! I have to decline you. I can't afford you. God damn it!
Wait, what?
It cost
God!
It was a $2,000 card.
Jesus!
And the market price was about the on par what it was trying to get. And like, I can't afford you. I only have 300 to my name right now.
Damn. That's quacking crazy, Jimbo. He's just standing there.
I'm gonna send you to the shell room, Jimbo.
I'm gonna coom, Jimbo.
I'm going to coom, Jimbo.
Dad, I don't really want to hear about that. Well, that's too quacking bad, Jimbo. No,
I died again.
Tomorrow forever.
Why does everything two hit?
Why does everything bad happen to me forever?
Come on, bro, for real, for real.
So far, Edward, and for your multiversal variants, I'm only seeing your African American version.
Because everybody else is on vacation, or they cut them from the final product. Who knows?
Look, you're back.
I can't. My stream hasn't caught up that far yet. Wait, she just playing by? Oh, I know. There's a person sitting in that chair. Okay.
And about 2 more bottles of deodorant. It'll go with the 4 bottles you bought earlier.
Back with their deodorant, Jesus. Fuck, I was gonna start singing the Stanford and Son theme, but I don't know if people are gonna consider that offensive or not. Because I was gonna do it as that version of Harley walked in, but then I'm just like, I probably should.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's not like I was doing it because of his skin tone. I was literally gonna do it because every time I song that's somebody just walking in, it's usually the Stanford and Son thing. And it's because in The Simpsons, the fucking
Sticky!
was it for mayor?
Sticky!
I forget what it was, but Homer was running for something, and it was for a sanitation commissioner. And it's like the sanitation commissioner guy that came in, the big band that was like playing music. It was the Stanford and Son theme song as it walked up. So in my head, anytime somebody walks up, it's Stanford and Son is the first thing I jump to, and I'm just like, probably shouldn't on this case, Jimbo. You think if there was an episode of Jimmy Neutron where it takes place entirely in a universe where they're all in feudal era Japan, that Hugh would call him Yojimbo?
Oh.
You have to bring honor to our family, Yojimbo. It's quacking crazy.
The joke's on you, Yojimbo. I'ma send you to the Shadow Realm.
I'm gonna make you think that these leaves are a bunch of money, Jimbo. Like, I almost said mind breaking you, but that sounds more hentai related.
I don't know why, Edward. I don't know why, Edward. I thought you were gonna say, I gotta make you think these leaves are the New York Knicks, Jimbo.
No!
New York Knicks.
God damn you, Kenshin! I'm gonna pretend the New York Knicks are the New York Knicks. But instead of everybody standing in a line, and I'm like, okay, so everybody from left to right, I'm switching your names. So now everybody that's on the right is gonna go from right to left. So it was just like, but why? I don't know. I'm just insane. Just go with it, bro. Just trust the process.
Hey, look, Edward, you're coming back again.
From outer space. Something, 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 pancake face. Wait, that doesn't work.
Wolfang fist.
God damn it. The funny thing is that I'm pretty sure they can't move their hands, so it's kind of funny to think about what he's doing, because it's literally probably him bobbing forward as an attack. It's like I guess it'd kind of be like a South Park character trying to throw a kick in my mind.
But
It's just like a kid playing with like a little Lego toy, just going and then when he goes Wolfang Fist, it's just him shimmying side to side because they can't take their hands out of their robes. No, we can't take our hands out of our robes. Why? Because our fingers look like wieners, and if we take them out, he'll laugh again. Oh yeah. Wait a minute, is that why we call him the hyena? At our fingers? Yeah. Huh. Edward Lord Drop Minecraft edition.
Edward, look, it's Caucasian you. I mean, the future you.
Oh god, it's future blonde me. That's after I give up on life.
You just go to card shops and just play random card games?
Ah! That man just blorped into that chair. Oh, okay. I saw African American edit. It was just like, wait, are there two of them now? He like time traveled back. He's like, I'm reliving my glory days. That time I beat that guy in a card game. Ugh.
Oh, apparently you're gonna tell me something, Edward. What are you telling me? There's a $1.15 card. I'll give. So I'll give it to you for 70 cents. Fine, 75.
But I won't go any higher than that.
So how about that One Piece lore?
What about it? What do you want to know?
Oh no, I was making a joke. Each time you, me, and I have like a stream together, we always end up talking about One Piece.
Yeah, because I'm writing a fucking quote end quote parody comic of it called One Finger.
One finger.
One finger?
Yeah.
Star finger.
It's literally just Ed tricking people onto a boat, essentially. It's like head and head adjacent people just tricked onto a boat. It's actually pretty alright. I mean, I've literally just been sending it to a friend. I think I've mentioned it to...
Alright, I'll be right back, throwing away some trash.
Okay. What's up?
Literally, when he said that, I just imagined him walking up to his sister, throwing her in a trash can, like. Because the thing is that in my brain's defense, it's like, no. Sushi's the one that would have said that. I'm like, the brain, you're the one that came up with it. It's like, fuck.
Oh, look, you're back.
From outer space. I don't know how many times I'll keep doing that. I mean, I was watching a short from a VTuber I don't normally watch. I think she's an independent one, but her character model is based on like 1930s black and white squash and stretch cartoons. So like think like Betty Boop and stuff like that to a degree, like ink based characters, and she immediately opens the short with "Do you remember?" and I pop the video, go into the comment. Somebody's got it. And then I looked on it. Somebody did. They had the same thought as me the 21st night of September. It's there. It's just there. Mocking me.
But, Edward, do you remember?
Well, the worst part about it is that now that song's... It's not really ruined for me, because it's like one of the VTubers I watched did a stream where she just sung that as a karaoke stream for 5 hours, but she like set it up so that it was like, oh, now I'm in this cave, and she like added echoes to it, or oh, now I'm in this car driving and it's like a car karaoke, and then she like set it up where there was like a highway type situation, and she made her character model small and put it up on a billboard, and then made it sound like she was really far away and had like really loud cars beeping, so she was just like singing it as if... Oh, speaking of cars.
Yep. I don't know why.
I don't know why
No
either.
car-
It's like, I don't
no
know if it's
car
like
in my
picking up
room.
like a fan noise or something.
It might be picking up. Yeah, it might be picking up my AC.
Because it's like, I think it's like when you're here long enough, I kind of ignore it. But then when you like go away, it's silent. And then when you
It
come
could just
back,
be
like,
my microphone finally picking up my voice.
Ah, it could also be that too, I guess.
When you're
But
here,
it's like-
you're family.
When you're here, you're here. Where did I get that from? I think it was like from an AI thing where they had it write a commercial. Ugh.
Wait, I sold a $200 card?
Oh. But now that I'm mentioning One Finger, look, you almost have enough money to buy that card from.
Wait, Sticky! Wait, no, it's 9 o'clock now. So, ha!
Leave. But yeah, since I mentioned One Finger, I was laughing earlier because the characters in it are fighting Juggalo on their boat, and
Oh, you're a comic?
yeah.
Yeah.
And Andy's character is literally just Goomba stomping one of them, like, because the boat that I decided to use is called a I always mispronounce it, but it's like, I think it's called a Trimolan or Trimoline or something like that. And it's like a boat with like these two little like balancing things on them. But like if you try to look it up, they literally really modern looking. But the one that I based it off of was somebody on DeviantArt was drawing stuff for a D&D they were part of, where it's like a, what's it called? It's based on The Legend of Zelda, and it's like a maker. Like, it takes place in And
That
so
takes
the
place in like the Wind Waker timeline.
yeah. And so they so a lot of the character designs and stuff that they were drawing were basically just the Wind Waker characters. But they
Ooh.
had this boat, and it was a sailboat, but it was a Trimoline sailboat, and it's like I saw it, and I know I saved it somewhere on one of my like hard drives because I ended up actually finding it later on, so that I could save it to my computer. Because I went back on DeviantArt and I could not find the picture that I was trying to reference, but it's just like it's just like the main deck and like a below deck thing, and then there's like a thing, I don't know what to call it, but it's like the walkway where the stairwell is to the lower deck. And Andy's character was sitting up there sunning when the crew basically picked up what they thought were people that were lost at sea, but it turned out it was just this bit that the juggalos were doing to like lure people in that were coming in to like steal stuff from them and take their boat. And so Roy's character is kind of getting the brunt of it because they're just straight up just attacking him, and then Andy's character just jumps off of the thing and like Goomba stomps one of them. I think he actually breaks their arm. Because the way it
Goomba stomping?
Yeah, he just jumps down and like does like a flying drop kick to him.
Flying dead bomb.
Flying dick bag. He's just flying. No. Kenshin. Wait.
Hmm?
No, maybe it wasn't. Were you with us when we came up with the lore that if somebody opens my door, even if I'm not in the fly from my bed to like teabag them?
I was there. Yumi just get the talking, and it just ping ponged into absurdity.
Yeah, that's kind of the modus operandi for our thing about it.
Like, hey, Edward, whoa! I think the one I think the one that made me go into a laughing fit was that it's like it's not even like a couple seconds of travel, not even 1 second of travel. It's just literally one frame of travel going from you sitting down at your bed to like whoa, like immediately teabag the guy, like the person in the face. Don't mind me just casually opening 16 packs of cards.
Don't mind me just walking my trash can. La la la. That's a deep cut. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go drink that energy. I'll be right back. I mean, I'm gonna go grab it. I'm not gonna stay off mic and drink it. I don't know why my brain was like, no, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Is the card shop sim working?
Really good, and I'm made about 2K right now. I'm slowly but surely expanding my little card shop. And yes, and my card shop is named the Otaku Corner.
Nice.
I have to stay on brand.
That is true.
No, close it. There we go. I'm actually kind of sad though. I couldn't buy that one card, but it was like $2,000.
I am the return.
Come back.
Move.
Ah, Timmy Turner! You have returned!
Ah, Edward Turner, you have Yeah, I'm just gonna have to, every time I do that, I'm just gonna have to replace whatever anybody's last name is with Turner, because it's the only way to rhyme it. Because I think I did that before with somebody, and I was like, you have Turner. It doesn't fit. Wait.
And we're Bontel. You have re-Bontel.
Yeah, like that. You have retailed. You have retailed. Wait, I'm trying to draw her. Jared was there and he ate a magic donut and
What are these?
now he's got lion powers.
What are these? Wait, well, wait, what?
Okay, so like I said, this is technically a parody of one to a degree. So instead of devil fruits, they're just magic donuts essentially. Because apparently in my mind the fruit is donuts.
Opposite of fruit is donuts?
Yeah, in my brain the opposite of fruit is donuts.
What? Fair.
Wait, did you remodel your shop while I was gone?
Yeah, I did just now.
Okay, because I was like, because I came back and then I didn't, like, you were just doing something, and then I looked away and I looked back, and like one of the walls is like shorter now. It's like, wait, did he do that while I was gone? But yeah, I think I mentioned it to Kenshin before because we were talking about something and then we came up, we had mentioned the Amish and my brain immediately went, ooh, that's a good parallel for the people of Wano because they're also a people that kind of live in the past.
Yeah.
But then I also made it that instead of sea stone, I went Damascus steel. Seems like it would be a perfect fit parallel for that because it's also got those ripple patterns, so it's kind of like water anyways.
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, and I was like, what's a good people that just straight up live in the past? The Amish. So now the Amish make Damascus steel.
Oh, no.
But yeah, so far in the story, what I've gotten is that Ed kind of tricks the group into going on a sailing thing and is like, yeah, so we're sailing to Hawaii. And they're like, we all took time off from work. We didn't take a lot of time off. It's like, well, I told you guys to take 2 weeks off. It's like, even on a good clear time, it still takes more than 2 weeks to get to Hawaii from where we're at. It's like, oh well.
Let's go with 350 instead.
Just tell them there's an issue. It'll be fine.
Done.
I've literally had my character thrown overboard like twice. No, 3 times. No, twice. Because there's the initial time where he tells them that they're technically going to Hawaii, and then everybody tosses him overboard. And then the next morning he's crawling up out of the boat, and it's just like, did you stay in the water the whole night? It's like, no, I went to sleep. But then Jay came out and threw me overboard again.
Fair enough.
I mean, yeah, even I'm like, nah, that's fair. Although there was a character
that tracks.
Yeah, there's a character that I made that was a composite of like people that I know, and Roy came looking for my character, and he was being bugged by this character who was drunk in public. And I have to say it like that because I like Ron White. That's how he said it one time in a joke. So there's lore on that. But he ends up Roy ends up coming to get Ed, and he's like talking to Ed, and the woman's just like begins to start hitting on Roy, and Roy's like, Ed, a little help. And Ed's idea of a little help is to just jump up and like slug her in the mouth.
Nice.
Knock her out. And then an entire crowd of people come up, and they're just like, talking shit, and they're like, you can't do that just because she's fat and ugly. And it's like, hold on, I never said that. Y'all putting words in my mouth.
Equal opportunists, man.
It's not like there was an issue. She's just hitting on my brother. My brother was very Oh, was he uncomfortable because hideous? It's like, why are you people doing that?
The short or the long answer? Man.
Oh, card sleeves.
But yeah, so it's finally gotten into the Hawaii arc with this
heck
attack
yeah.
of the attack of the Juggalo.
Attack of the Juggalo.
Yeah, so there's a part in it where they're talking because they pretty much what happens is they're in a dinghy and the group finds them and they bring them up and they're just like, oh man, thanks. Our boat went down and we've been trying to we've been in the dinghy for a while. We're slowly floating back to Hawaii on the current, but we appreciate that you guys picked us up. And then I forget who exactly it was. I don't remember if it was Roy or if it was Jared that pointed it out. You should sell GFBF in your store. Does that mean girlfriend, boyfriend? Wait, no, then your customers wouldn't return. Damn, Toasty with the burns. For an entire group of people that like card games. But yeah, so I think it was Roy that actually brings it up, but he notices that one of them seems like he has like a weird tear in his face. And they point it out and the guy's like, I really wish you hadn't noticed that. And they start pulling off these rubber masks and it's just them in clown makeup. And Roy and Jay are just like, what the fuck is with these bunch of clowns? Because they take off the masks and then they're like, all right, your boat or your life. And they're sitting there and it's just like Jay and Roy are just like, these bunch of clowns. They're like, I didn't even know Juggalos still existed. It's like, yeah, what with the whole furry thing and also the Miracles song. And they're like, what? No, we're a different denomination of Juggalo. We don't follow the stock standard like the lore of the Wraith or whatever. We follow the death god of the I think I called it the Crimson Jubilations, and it's like Corpse of Henox. And Roy's just like, Corpse of Henox, that's fucking lame. Because I originally was just gonna say Corpse Ohina, and then I pitched it at Roy.
Corpse
Roy's like,
Ohina.
you should add an extra thing to it, so it's just not just straight up Corpse Ohina. And I'm just like what? And he's like, Corpse Henox, and I'm like, all right, digging deep into the Breath of the Wild, but I can work with it. But yeah, so they start attacking, and all of their attack names are based off of ICP music. I literally had to look up the discography to find music names for their attacks. But I like even their attacks are vaguely circus themed to a degree. I think because I think hatchet throwing also occasionally happens in the circus. I think there's a person that throws hatchets. The only reason I picked hatchets was because their whole gimmick was the Hatchet Man thing. That's their logo for ICP, and their record label is the Hatchet Man. So there's a dude with two hatchets. There's a guy that's a knife thrower, and he has one of the knives in his mouth. And then the other guy has these spiked juggling pins. And he hasn't done anything yet, but you know it's gonna be good. The guy with the juggling pins hasn't done anything yet, and you know it's gonna be good.
You know it's gonna be good, man. Kill.
Sticky!
Yeah.
There we go. So the achievement for the cleaning on the spraying 100 guests who are stinky is called Who You Gotta Call.
Oh. I was gonna say Muff Busters, but I don't know if that's against TOF. I mean, I literally just said it, but that's more of a Mythbusters joke now that I think about it, because we used to say that. Well, I used to say that.
Jesus, come on, dude!
I think Kenshin knew it. What's happening?
All these card sleeves, what the hell?
Card sleeves on motorcycles. You know the meme.
Heck yeah, dude.
I don't. That's why I said the incorrect thing.
Heart sleeves are awesome.
Apparently, African American you really wanted that seat so much, even though there are like 3 other seats that are empty.
No, I want that seat specifically. That sounds like me. That sounds like something I would do. My family do be like that. Is my light making that noise? What's my schedule? Pretty sure I'm doing a closing, right? Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute, that guy's gonna be. Why'd they put him on the same shift I had today? That's weird. Don't do that. Let's see. Is Craig working tomorrow? No, he's overnight. Damn. I like Craig. He's a good guy. Specifically because he was playing a bunch of old songs the other day during work. I know these songs. The thing is that like one of the songs that
Sticky
was "Don't Stop Believing," and while
Get
I
back here,
like
you
that
Sticky.
song, I would have preferred to hear "Who's Crying
There we
Now"
go.
by Journey. That's I don't know why. I just like that song a little better. Probably because nobody really plays it or knows it, and everybody's always just like, "Oh, Don't Stop Believing" is the epitome of the Journey discography, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I like "Who's Crying Now." It's very like melancholy. And the fucking the tune to it is just fucking slaps too. Doom 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 doom.
Jesus, lady, come on.
Doom,
She's up for the rest of us.
No. Kenshin, you literally work in a card shop. Calm down. You're over here oh god, never mind. Statement withdrawn. That is excessive. A tad bit. This lady's building an entire deck using booster packs. She's like, I'm Joey Wheeler.
True.
I bet you Joey Wheeler built his entire deck out of. He would like go and buy Shonen Jump, and then they have like extra. They have single Yu-Gi-Oh card inside, and he just buy a bunch of them and just build his entire deck off of those.
And apparently,
They're all the same exact card.
apparently, through the fandom, everyone agreed that Joey Wheeler's deck is all about gambling. So anything that has to do with gambling, like coin flips or rolling dice, he'll put that in his deck because even more so than the main character, he has absurdly high amounts of luck.
That do be true sometimes. Is that Amity Blight from Owl House? All I saw was like a lady with like green hair.
Jesus, Coach.
He's gotta get it so that he can do the old-fashioned cola. Shoot the truck. He just wants some old-fashioned cola.
Steal all your stuff. Well, joke's on you, Toasty. All the stuff you're gonna steal are worth less than 5 cents.
Good luck, Toasty.
Dude, you buy a bunch of sleeves, only 1 card.
Because he wants the card to be extra safe, so he's gonna put a bunch of sleeves in sleeves and then put the card in one of the sleeves.
I mean, that is a thing we do. We oversleeve decks.
Oh man, that's my favorite Blizzard game, Oversleeve.
Yeah, Dan. I really like my Diva holographic sleeves, bro.
I was going. My mind's going in a different direction with oversleeve.
No, I was gonna say that we look over at Sushi, and he's literally his shirt sleeves are just holographic. It's like, oh.
Heck yeah, brother.
I like how I have not. I've been trying to draw this past 20 minutes now. I keep getting distracted. I miss Jared. His dumb bullshit when he edits.
The started and the random off moments.
Yeah.
I played some games with Jared the other day.
The other day.
Yeah, we played some Stardew Valley.
Mm.
Pretty fun. Slowly trying to 100% that game, and that game is awful to 100%.
Pretty fun. Pretty sexual.
I mean, he's always going after Emily in that game. And then I decided to join him with picking the other Rock Eater, Abigail.
Rock Eater.
Yeah,
Rock
she's
Eater.
Mm.
At least that's my headcanon.
And I'm sticking to it.
Yep. Oh, I got enough alloy. I just need to make the armor now.
I've got enough Eloy.
Eloy. Eloy.
I kind of want to go back to Stardew Valley, but so far my current mind is my current obsession right now is playing games that are similar to Minecraft.
Fair. Have you played the game Enshrouded?
No, it's currently on my wish list. I'm currently on a
Really good, man.
Yeah,
We just got the new update that added a raid boss, so.
Oh. Yeah, I'm currently on replaying this old game I played a long time ago called Fortress Craft Evolved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I saw that on. I think I saw that name on the Discord when I opened it because it was like, because it's been showing stuff that like, yeah. It's like activity 1, whatever the fuck that symbol means, and it's like Kenshin Asakura Fortress Craft Evolved 6 hours ago. Apparently new player. And apparently Negi's name thing says I hate colds.
307, what's the current price of it? 252.95. How about I'll give this to you for about 250 even.
How about I hit you with the actual price?
The actual retail price is
less than what you're asking for. Go fuck
oh
yourself,
look,
redhead Walter White.
as African American you again, buying a single card again.
He's losing. Imagine, help him out. Walk over there and throw like 9 good cards in his hand. Like, not even like secretly, just blatantly put him in his hand. Like, let his opponent know that you're helping him cheat. Toasty double sleeving cards, and then we just insert that scene from American. Oh, no, not American.
501.
It was Family Guy,
17?
where that guy was like, "Yeah,
$4."
Freaking double sleeving cards. I like doing triple
Sticky.
sleeving. And then I have one deck that was quadruple sleeved. Just for the meme.
That's for the meme. My God.
Sometimes you gotta do it for the meme.
I sprayed him in the face with a deodorant, and now he's buying one for himself. Like, oh man.
Actually, that smells really good. Buy one. I don't remember what it was I was coming in here to do because I'm being asphyxiated by the deodorant. But man, I'm gonna buy this deodorant. Like, he changed his mental state.
Man, these guys are really like hankering for these single bound cards.
They're hankering for a spanker.
What are you doing in my sound booth? Get out of here.
What are you doing in my toilet? Get out of here. Alright, then don't get out of here, but prepare for shit to get weird. Emphasis on the word shit. Let's see. Oh, do I still have that open? I don't even know I still have that.
It's time to get weird.
Mind body solution. Oh, I was done with that page. I don't know why I didn't close it then. That's weird. Or stay and prepare to get weird. How weird we talking? Oh, that's delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Until it starved to death.
Hey, look, you're back again.
Wait,
for the 5th time.
Wait, what happened?
It's African American you.
Oh. Wait, Sushi, we told you about that, right?
What?
Where, I was originally trying to get the head to, like, do voices for a thing that I was going to animate that I never ended up doing. But it was based off of, like, us helping our uncle move our grandmother into an old folks home. And
I don't think I've ever been told this.
And we in the story we're fighting these old people, and I just told the guys to just like say a bunch of stuff, just to like mutter a bunch of stuff in old people voice, and everybody was saying everything, and Jared leans into the mic and is just like, I once fucked an alien till it started. and we didn't hear it until we played back the audio. And I'm sitting there like, this motherfucker. And the funny thing is that anytime I tell that, it always time Kenshin and I were playing Saints Row the Third for a playthrough on the Head channel. I was gonna say sponsor, but it's literally just us. Sponsor us, me. And we were playing it, and Roy leaned into the microphone when we were talking, because it was like we said something that was essentially leading into something that could be like the curious case of Benjamin Button. But Roy leans in and goes, the curious case of Benjamin Butthole. And if you listen to the audio, it sounds like he said it at normal volume and we just didn't laugh.
Beautiful.
So when we went back and we're like editing the video, it's like we heard it and we started dying laughing because it was like, damn it, I wish we had heard it. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh,
I didn't realize how much of a grind this server is to be. Am I gonna die here? Ooh.
Ooh.
So wait, Sushi.
Yeah.
Your character in Kev's game, the Iron Man artificer guy.
Yeah.
When he pulls the suit out of his suitcase, is it like the one from the movie where he like pulls the thing up onto him and then pulls those
Kinda?
the wrist thing out?
Kinda. It's more like he sets it down and it unfolds into like a power armor from like Fallout.
Yeah, okay.
So he's just carrying like a Fallout power armor that's folded up.
Okay. Because I was like trying to think about it, I'm like, that was like the first thing that came to mind was the Iron Man suits like that. I really wish I could find which one it is. I don't know if they still work on the mod anymore or not, but there was a Minecraft mod where you could be those superheroes, and the Iron Man ones were pretty sick because it was like they just literally just made all. So they had one that's like, if you jumped off a building and activated it, it would like attach the armor to you and you just start flying. I was like, oh, that's pretty sick.
Wait. I think I do know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Do they not make that one anymore?
I don't know if it's still a thing or not. I have to look it up because I forgot the name. I don't know if it carried over into, because I know there's one that's like that's called Legends or some shit like that. I think the one that I was thinking of used to be that one, and then it got taken over by somebody else and the other person stopped working on it. It was like a really good mod. The one that's being touted as being the best at the moment, or at least the last time I checked for any types of superhero mods, was fuck, I forgot what it's called now too. Shit. But there was this like really cool one, and the reason I liked it was because they managed to get they managed to code Doc Ock's tentacle
Oh,
legs.
his arms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arms.
So
Yeah, that's
so
sick.
basically you're just flying, and then anytime there's something next to it, the arms will like attach themselves to it, so it actually looks like it's walking. I was like, that's fucking sick. That would make me want to play the Doc Ock armor, like just straight up, because that's just cool as shit.
Ooh.
That's one of the coolest parts of Doc Ock is the way his arms work.
Yeah.
So
Unless you watch Invincible, in which case the Doc Ock and that, because I watched the second part of the second season of Invincible, and they got to the part where Invincible ends up getting teleported to other like comics. There's like in his comic he gets sent to like an area where it's actually Spider-Man he's talking to, and Spider-Man's fighting Doc Ock. But because the animated series doesn't have the same, you know, liberties or connections to like Marvel.
yeah.
They had to basically make their own versions of the character. It's obvious who they are. Because I think they, instead of calling him Doc Ock, they called him like Professor Ock or some shit like that. But instead of the tentacles being on his back, it's like this thing on his head.
Oh yeah, that
looks like
that actually looks like he put an octopus on his head.
Yeah, it's really cool because it's like I'm sitting there thinking about it, like, wait a minute, Doc Ock technically does control the tentacles with his brain, so it would make more sense to just have the tentacles coming out of like a helmet attached to his head. Feels more ergonomic in my opinion. I don't know what ergonomic means, but
Ergonomics.
That kind of makes more sense, right?
Oh, and then one of the best parts is they don't show what the character is, but it's obviously Batman. And he's like, I don't know, man. You're a guy that dresses like a bat. I mean, Batman. It's like, you really didn't think that name through, did you? Just like, ah, yes, it's the man whose name is Invincible. Of course. Still better than the Tick's version of Batman, which is just Deflator Mouse.
Deflator Mouse?
Yeah. I think it's a type of bat with a specific name like that. I gotta look that up now because I don't remember the exact. Wait, I should have the Tick Wiki up. I think I looked it up once. Maybe I didn't. I type in dot. Oh, there we go. Of course I favorited this character's page. She's a fucking nerd. With an annoying voice, which apparently I just like characters with annoying voices. Evil Midnight.
Peter, you should have gone to the stag party.
Not that character. I don't like her. I do not like Lois, but that's more because of what she became in later seasons.
On later seasons.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Prior to their original cancellation, she was a normal person. Then once they got picked back up, he was like, I can do whatever I want with characters and I don't have to worry about it. I forgot there's a character named Chairface Chippendale in the Tick.
What?
It's a man with a chair for a head. And he basically became a villain because his head is... That's like his whole thing. They barely touch on it because the episode that he's in, it's his birthday and he has a laser that he's gonna write Chairface on the moon with so that people will remember his name. And they managed to stop him before he can write everything, so now the moon just says Cha. Which apparently at some point later on in the series, the moon gets broken. Because I've seen clips where it's like a huge chunk of the moon is gone. And I'm like, I wonder how that happened. I'll be surprised later, I suppose. I forgot the character's name was American Made. They have like a fucking Captain America / Wonder Woman like style character, and it's just, her name is just American Made. Poodle gun. Blaster go.
Monkey thing.
Yeah, Blaster Coat. See, he's a parody of DC Comics character Batman in appearance, as well as being an inversion of the character. He is cowardly and his primary goal is generally to do whatever benefits him most, and he pursues women often. He is also apparently not very wealthy, as his vehicle is very old and worn out. His name translates to the Bat in German. Okay, so it's Der Fledermaus. I've never seen. No, it's D. No, it is D because it's D-I-E, but apparently it's pronounced D, so it's D Fledermaus. I've never seen the name written, so I never made the connection. It could be German, because if I had seen the mouse part of his name, because it's just spelled how the Germans say mouse, which is just M-A-U-S, I would have realized it German, but I've never seen it written. He describes his own height and weight as 6'4" and 225 pounds. However, as this was written by Deflator Mouse, the information is not necessarily reliable. Described on TV by news host Brian Pinhead as one of the city's lesser superheroes. Tick video. There was a Tick video game?
There was apparently there was.
Side-scrolling beat-em-up video game released in '94 for the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. It was developed by Software Creations and released by Fox Interactive. Oh, duh. We'll do it. It's me being obnoxious the whole fucking stream. Extender.
Super Monkey Balls, Super Monkey Balls.
Monkey Balls. There we go.
Yo, Super Monkey Ball? That game slapped.
I mean, I guess. It's all fine. I've never really played it, but I've seen people play it. It seems pretty cool.
Very fun.
It doesn't seem like it would keep my interest, though. Like, I'd play it for a little bit and just be like, okay, this is just the game and I suck at it. I have skill issues, so I will leave.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's fair.
I didn't know they had a second live-action series of The Tick, which...
Really?
They had a first. They had a first live action.
Yeah, the guy that played the Tick is the voice of Joe Swanson.
Oh, Patrick Warburton.
Yeah. It came out in like 2001. Actually, it probably came out before that because I remember seeing commercials for it when I was little, when we lived in the trailer park, and that was like in the last year we were there. I think was in 2000. Maybe it was 2001. Maybe we were there in 2000.
Patrick Warburton is one of the few actors and voice actors that has this unique, a singular voice, but he does it so well.
Yep, it's iconic. The second live action one I saw, the outfit for Arthur, the Tick's sidekick, who's dressed like a moth. Wasn't a fan of it, like the way the out, because it's like. It just doesn't have that like similar style. Like it doesn't have the goggles, which is like a big part of the character design, in my opinion.
The cartoony goggles things that they have, like the bug-looking goggles. Yeah. I agree with that.
Was the Tick supposed to be some sort of a parody hero or something?
Maybe. I know for a fact that he's basically in the comics. His origin is that he's an escaped mental patient. He's just really fucking strong and dressed like a Tick.
Okay, 223.
So he kind of ends up becoming a superhero basically to a degree.
200. Sticky.
Not sewer urchin. Sewer urchin, if I remember correctly, because I don't even have to remember. I've literally watched the thing. He talks like that guy from Rain Man. Definitely. Wait, who else does that?
Uh-oh. Two minutes until Duopner.
Runt from Animaniacs, the dog and the cat bit that they had. The dog talks like Rain Man. I forgot about Dinosaur Neil. The man was like,
Hold on, wait.
cloned
3,000?
3,000 what? Dollary dues?
Yeah.
Lady's like, I need money. I need money for a stepladder because I'm too short. Which, as you know, is perfect height. Too short.
Short is perfect height.
Yeah. I mean,
All
why
these people
not?
buying deodorant.
Attention, we live in a society. That's the end of that statement. I'm not gonna expand any further on. That's just my statement.
Well, first of all, I hate the fact that we live in a society.
One just writes itself.
14 cents. So, declines. I will make money off of it.
I don't like the trivia for Dinosaur Neil because the second, well, there's only 2 trivia bits, and one of them is Neil was made into an action figure by Bandai Toys. It was part of the first series. The Dinosaur Neil figure included a growing feature, and the word growing is in quotations, which makes it sound a lot worse than it probably is. Oh,
Apparently,
yeah, okay.
apparently you're trying to sell me a $1,000 card.
There's like an extra extension piece.
You just
that-
pulled $1,000 card?
No, apparently he's trying to, and African American Edward is trying to sell me a $1,000 card. But-
where are they getting all these rare cards from?
I have to decline because I only have $400.
I have to decline because I don't like this deal. Chairface Chippendale.
Oh, but he bought the $200 card. Okay then.
Is there a save to this? Anything happen here? I don't think
I mean, to be fair, with cards going as much as like 1,000 plus, I can see that now. But people like Toasty and go and double sleeving their cards.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time when you have those kind of expensive cards, you double sleeve. Some people triple sleeve, like I did. Just depends.
Don't you also at times use that really hard protector plastic one?
Oh yeah, that's the PSA like rating ones. Yeah, pretty much they. Or you're talking about like just the hard sleeve, the plastic hard sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that too. It just depends. Like, especially when you're pulling for cards, you typically want to wear like. You want to have it so like your oils from your hand don't touch it. So you typically wear like gloves when you're opening card packs. Like if you're going to resell it, kind of, or if you're going to get it greedy.
no, I think I'm just gonna touch it with my greasy hands. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, your card, right?
I think I'm just gonna deep fry this extra rare card. Why would you do that?
I don't know why the kind of reminds me of I don't know if you remember this one show, this old show back then, Edward, about this this guy. I forget what it's called, but it was like this one weird cartoon show, that had the story, this misadventures about this main character who was always in a wheelchair.
Pelswick?
Is that what it is?
Was it on Nickelodeon?
I believe so.
Pelswick. Yeah, I kind of remember it to a degree. I remember that he was the main character.
Like,
I remember he had a granny that was kind of up too.
Like, there's a show I was talking about and there was like one episode where they had like this trading card, this trading card game one, and hold on, Sticky boy, come here, you, spray, there we go, nice and clean. Alright, so where was I?
Something about Pelswick and a trading.
Oh yeah, they had this trading card game thing where like on they had to get this one he was actually obsessed on being his friend, so he had to get this one card called Faces Jeff or something. Sticky, get back here, you. There we go. All is right in the world.
Is it though? Is it really?
And apparently it's a very, very expensive card, but and as per like early 90s early to late 90s and the plot lines for cartoons and starring kids in schools, the bully had to get the card he wanted. So the whole entire episode was like him trying to was him being subservient to the bully with the threat of him just ripping up the card. Because the card was quote unquote so valuable, until he learned how like at certain times of the day or certain seasons the card will be valuable one season, but the next season it will become not as valuable anymore.
Mm.
And like I said, at the very sticky. There we go.
I mean, that's how like certain card games are, where they have like formats. Where depending on the format that you're playing, some cards are just like worthless. After that, if you're playing like Standard, for example, Magic the Gathering for a while, it was like you could only play set like expansions because it's always like rotating out.
Yeah, so at the end of the episode though, like if you find out about the whole run, the concept of seasons and how like and so he saw the bully and rip up the card from him. He just didn't care, and so for some reason the bully got upset and just left crying. And then at the very end of it, the end of the show, the card shop owner and dressed in a full costume of the Faces Jeff card that he's trying to get, came out with like a whole basket of like discounted the Faces Jeff cards they're like currently like at 90% off.
They're at 100% off. I'm literally just giving them. I thought there was. Wait, was everybody waving? Where'd that go?
Holy, what the hell?
Oaxaca.
Oh. 450. Okay, you're currently what you give me is not that much. So on so with that in mind, no. So my offer would be 420.
Blaze it. Ew, why would anyone want to pay that much for that card anyways? Jesus. I do not like that art.
Sticky!
It's like washed out practically.
Sticky! There we go.
Oh, the card art?
Yeah.
Holy hell! Coach!
What?
Coach, what the hell, Coach? We have Coach just kind of dropping on nearly $300.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
You okay there, Edward? You're starting to slow down a bit.
Huh? No, I'm good. What was I gonna say? Fuck. I
Sticky!
can say something. You interrupted me to ask that.
Sticky!
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. Because the coach had a bunch of stuff, and one of them was deodorant, and you like went into. What happens if you just take that guy's deodorant and spray them? Can you just charge him for it? Here, but I did. That was mine. And you used it to spray that guy. I know. Give me my money.
I think once it's on this counter, and I can't even use it.
Oh, man, they need to add that as a feature. This is funny. Oh wow, one card. Way to go, Walter. Yes.
Holy hell. No, no, Sticky, go away. Good.
Disney's Doug makes no sense.
What do you mean?
I was watching because like I had mentioned earlier, watch a channel that has like old shows, and sometimes he does themes with them. And one of them was Thanksgiving. It was supposed to be like the ABC kids like television shows, and they had a Thanksgiving episode of Doug. And fucking the rich girl BB had to go to a grocery store that they were in to get a can of because everything in Doug is beets. So instead of cranberry sauce, it was beet sauce. And she's like, I have to buy it because our cook didn't buy any, and my family sent me. Wait, hold on. First of all, she rich as hell. Why didn't they just tell the cook to go get it? Like it should be on the cook to get the stuff anyways, even if they forgot it before. And then it's just like, it turns out that they needed her to do it because the point of the story is that there's people that are angry at her. So she gets the can, she walks up in front of a line, and is like trying to check out, and the people are like, hey, get in the back of the line. And she's like, don't you know who I am? I'm Bill Bluff's daughter, BB Bluff. My dad owns this store. And the guy's like, oh, it's BB Bluff, blah, blah, blah. And then he just goes, get her! The crowd like mob runs out of the store and like closes the door, and they're like slamming on the door. I'm like, hold up, Disney. Like, you went really ham in like a matter of seconds. I don't remember the show being like this. This is crazy. So after it does the title screen, BB's like crying to her dad, and she's like, yeah, and they tried to attack me because they hate you, and I'm your daughter, so they hate me. And so he goes to his company that he has, Bluffco, and he's like, I need you guys to like figure out why the townspeople hate me. And one of the people that he was talking to was like, well, it could be that you closed down a specific chain of something, then a bunch of people got laid off and they're now homeless. And he's like, no, I don't think that's it. So they're going through and looking at different focus groups, and like one of them is like looking at a picture of him, and it's him petting a dog, and they're like, what do you think of when you see this picture? And they're like, that evil man's trying to hurt that dog. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty funny.
But this is in the Disney version of Doug?
Yeah. I remember hating Disney's Doug, and the beginning of this episode is amazing. Even though there's some like little inconsistencies, the big complaints that I have come later on in the episode, but it's like then there's a focus group that's like watching him like a movie reel of him, and the guy's like Mr. Bluff's like, what's going on in this one? And they're like, oh, they're watching videos of like speeches and stuff that you've given, and they're like laughing. He's like, they seem to be enjoying themselves. And they go out, and it's a video of him in court, and he's going, I had no idea that my bumper sticker factory employed child labor. And I'm like, Disney, what the fuck? I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like I'm sitting there like maybe I hated Disney's Doug because it took all the characters and made them like outlandishly weird.
You mean flanderized?
Like literally, yeah. But literally, this one was actually kind of funny. I enjoyed most of the beginning of it. And then it goes into an area, and it's like this weird room, and it's got like a dartboard with the picture of his face on it. And he's like, what's this focus group test? And they're like, oh, that's actually the employee lounge, sir. And on the wall, it's like somebody like tagged the wall, and one of them's like bluff you, and which is supposed to be like fuck you, but instead of, you know, actually cursing, they just put his name as like the curse. I'm trying to think of what the third one was, because the second one's the funniest to me. I don't remember what the third one was, but the second one was Sell the Rich, which I was just like, Disney too afraid to put Eat the Rich in their fucking thing, but they'll put Sell the Rich. And I told Roy that, and he's like, wait, Disney isn't Disney rich as shit? I went, yeah, this was long before they ended up buying like Fox and stuff out, but it was like they were really rich. They were still really rich at that point. And it's just like they're sitting here like, oh, this guy's evil because he's rich, and it's like, the show is written by a company that is rich as shit. Like, why are they doing this? So then they get to a part where it's just like the guy's like, okay, so we crunched the numbers, and we think that the way to save your image in the public is to have dinner with a you know, a normal family. And so as he's describing the family, it shows Doug and his family. So it's like, we think that it should be a family with a modest house, 2.5 kids, a boy, a girl, and a baby, a dog that's pretty clever and or intelligent, a mom. The funny thing is that the mom and dad in the old show hardly had any characterization, from what I remember. I just remember that they were kind of the parent character, and that was just their whole shtick. And so they're like a mom that does charity or something, and she's like, I'm going to the recycling plant, and I stopped and went, how is the recycling plant contributing to like charity? I'm like, is she doing, is it because they're having like a can donation? Because she's got a bag of cans and she's going to a recycling plant, but my first thought would be she's going to go there to recycle these cans. Like, that doesn't scream charity to me. And then I forget specifically what they say about the dad, but part of it was like, oh, he needs to be like simple, like not like calling him stupid, but like simple as in like he you know, he has a simple way of looking at things. And the dad is sitting on the couch looking at the ceiling, and he's like, that stain above our couch kind of looks like Benjamin Franklin. And I'm like, okay, the parents, from what I remember in the original, parents had very little characterization. This is actually kind of all right in my opinion. And then so they're like, the family you should eat with is, and then they say a different family's name, and it shows the family, and they're like an off-brand version of like Doug's family. And then somebody comes in and goes, sir, that data's incorrect because we forgot to factor in that you acquired the property that house was on and built a mini mart there. And I'm just like, huh. I was like, okay, so they're obviously gonna be like, okay, we're going with the second choice, which is Doug Funny's family. And then the guy goes, all right, we're gonna go to our second option, picking names randomly out of a hat. I'm like, oh, Disney, you got me there. That's a good one. So it's obviously Doug anyways. So they the people that represent the Bluffs show up, and they're like, yeah, the Bluffs want to have dinner with you. And everybody in the family's basically against it. Judy's against it because she's a hippie. So she's like a hippie beatnik. So she's against like anybody that kind of has money and power. The parents just thought it would be like a difficult thing that they didn't want to have to deal with. And Doug, because he's a fucking squirrels in my pants for Patty Mayonnaise, fucking was just like, he had an imagined spot where Mr. Bluff was like, oh yeah, these two make a cute couple, and then Patty's like, looks on it like a TV screen, it's like, he's right, we do make a cute couple. I'm like, Doug, you fucking moron, like that's never gonna happen. Why would you even think that? So Doug's like, this is a great idea, and the family just sits there and looks at him. He's like, what, have I ever steered you wrong? And everybody in the family goes, well, and I'm like, good, call that motherfucker on that shit. That man is an idiot. He is constantly causing problems for you guys with his fucking weird way of looking at shit, his weird fucking like one-sided optimism. And he's like, all right, but this time is different. I know it. So the whole big thing was that he was stoked about Thanksgiving because his family had invited, you know, Patty and her dad, because they're the only two people in their family, because I think her mom died or some shit like that, or she like divorced or some shit. But it's just her and her like wheelchair bound father. So Doug was psyched because he's obsessed with Patty.
I hate the fact that everything they've done in the Disney one though, they flanderized Doug to be a giant squirrel in my pants.
I mean, he kind of was in the original one. It's just they literally cranked it up to 11. And
yeah, they flanderized him to only focus on that. Like, but there's more to Doug. I mean, like he's an artist. He has a very good imagination. He's also smart when it comes to like above average intelligence when it comes to academics. The only thing that separates Doug from being from an ordinary squirrel pants is he actually got the girl. It just it didn't fully pan out in the original series, and then doing this in the new series just devalues of his progress in the original series.
Yeah. Well, then the thing is that like the people are like coming over and they're like doing like photo shoot type situations, and they're like, yeah, the house has to be this way for Mr. Bluff and this and that, and it's like they literally took the second story of their house and suspended it on a fucking crane for some reason. And I'm just like, the fuck is all this? So then Doug's like, hold up, I need to get away from this. So he goes over to Patty's house to talk to her, and she's pissed at him because apparently the guy that's running the whole like PR thing uninvited her. And so she's pissed at Doug. She doesn't want to talk to him. And this persists for like a good chunk, because they're already like halfway through the episode at this point. So it becomes like a recurring thing at that point. Anytime that Patty's on screen, she doesn't want to talk to Doug. And I can get it at the beginning of it. Like, it makes sense to do it. But you would think that Patty, after knowing Doug for so long, would be like, okay, Doug doesn't normally do stuff like this. He would not send somebody to tell me that I'm uninvited, and he probably wouldn't uninvite me himself. So there's probably something going on that I'm not aware of, and I should probably hear him out. But she doesn't even do that. And so it's like, he's like, oh, fuck. So then it's like his family's supposed to go see like them inflate Thanksgiving Day balloons. And his mom's like, no, we can't because of the whole Mr. Bluff thing. So he's like, fine, then I'll just go and watch it.
Okay.
The funny thing is,
I'm opening up the first packs out, the rare version of the booster packs, and I'm finally getting the evolutions of the Tetra bands.
oh shit, they added evolutions to it.
Yeah. Well, this is based off an actual card game.
Well, yeah, I know that, but it was like, I remember in like the last couple of times you played, all it was really showing was like the basic ones, and then I noticed characters that kind of looked similar, and you were like, no, they don't have evolutions, or at the very least they didn't have them at that point.
Oh yeah, because the demo only had the basic cards, but but now I have access to the basic, rare, epic, and legendary packs.
Oh, shit. But yeah, so the mom actually got on board the whole Mr. Bluff coming to dinner thing, because as it turned out, they were gonna have cooks cooking the food for them. So she was like, sold. I don't want to cook food for my family. And I'm like, I don't know if this goes against anything that was previously established in the Nickelodeon version, because again, it never felt like any of the parents had any like characterization. But it's really funny because in the Disney one, Roger's rich.
Oh yeah.
He has his own float that he was gonna put, or not float, balloon that he was gonna put in the parade.
After you mentioned that, I forgot that he was rich in the Disney.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah, him and his mom won the lottery or something.
Yeah. And his house is like right next to the Bluff's house. It's fucking hilarious. And they're like white trash rich, so they just splurge money on things. It's fucking hilarious. Like Roger literally just has a balloon that he was gonna put in the parade. It was fucking hilarious. And so of course Doug runs into Patty again, and Patty refuses to talk to him okay, this is getting like ridiculously annoying at this point. And then so it's like they go back to the whole Doug family thing, and they've got the parade getting ready to go, and they've got this like this bleachers set up specifically for his family, and the guy that's running the PR thing has like cameras and stuff trained on him. It's like, okay, so when Mr. Bluff comes by on his float, you're gonna stand up and go, there he is, there's my hero. And prior to this, because I was telling Roy this too, and I always forget this part, but there was a part where Judy was like, when we get on TV, I'm gonna confront Mr. Bluff about his family lying. Because it's basically the whole idea of like, oh, the Indians were here first, and the settlers came and took their land, and so she was just basically gonna hit him with that, and like try to cause a problem. And the dad was like, no, don't go around starting problems for this rich family. We just get through this Thanksgiving and we'll be done with it. So they get there. And it's like the float starts coming up, and Doug's like pissed because the guy that's working as the PR guy basically uninvited Patty, but he's like, I don't think Mr. Bluff knows that that's what happened. So he runs out towards the float, and like the camera crew's like trained on him, and the PR guy goes, huh, this kid's gonna throw himself under the wheel. This will make for good film. And then he stops and he goes, what? Did I say that out loud? And I'm like, Disney, what the fuck? You literally just had this PR guy like, I hope this kid commits suicide. And I'm just like, okay.
Good save, good save, really good save.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I forgot to point out is that the homeless thing kind of comes to fruition because they have these two characters that used to work for Mr. Bluff that show up every so often. So like when the floats were, or when the balloons were being filled up prior to the parade happening, Bluff Coast security ran them off. And then they show up again at the parade, and the Bluff Coast security kind of tries to run them off again. And they actually have a line because one of the and like one of the guys is like, look at that turkey, and the guy's like, yeah, if that turkey was real, I'd have devoured that thing. I'm so hungry. And the guy's like, no, I'm talking about that turkey, and he points to Mr. Bluff, and I'm like, damn, Disney, you wilding out sometimes, man. You just like straight up called that man a turkey.
Giant turkey.
Doug runs out and looks at Mr. Bluff's float, and it's Mr. Bluff and BB are on it and waving to the crowd. And he looks up and he's just like, Mr. Bluff. And Mr. Bluff looks down and he's like, what? And it's just like, Patty's coming to the dinner whether you like it or not. It's just like, I'm sitting there like, first of all, Doug, no, because she was insulted because she believes that you uninvited her. So she's very much not going to show up whether he likes it or not because she's pissed at you and won't hear you out. And then Mr. Bluff goes, what's he saying? And BB looks down and goes, oh, that's Doug. So he probably said something stupid. I'm like, God damn, BB, they turned your bitchiness up to 11. I don't think she would have ever said just straight up that he would say something stupid. She probably would have said more in the original, like something more like, oh, he's probably saying some nonsense, or she'd try to figure out what he's saying and not be able to hear it properly. But the security guards try to run him off, and like the camera crew's following him, and then Judy runs up, and there's an animation error because I assume she's supposed to be wearing tights because later on in the same scene, she's wearing like leggings essentially. But in this particular scene, the leggings are like her skin color, so it looks like she's just wearing a really long jacket with nothing underneath it. And I'm sitting there like, Disney, did you do this on purpose, or is this just like an animation error, which it was because it turned out to be leggings colored. But I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, okay. So then BB like Doug's trying to like say something else to it, and it's just like, who is that boy? And BB's like, that's the family you're supposed to have Thanksgiving dinner with. And this is the part that really pisses me off because he's like, what Thanksgiving Day dinner? And I'm like, this motherfucker just forgot that the people tried to maul his daughter at the fucking grocery store. And he's like, why would I need to have Thanksgiving dinner with him? The people love me. And it's literally his fucking security guards are going by with bullhorns going, continue to wave and cheer. And I'm like, this man is literally a moron.
A delusion moron.
Yeah. And so BB's like, BB's like, well, if that's the case, then you'll have dinner with Mom and I then for Thanksgiving, right? And he's like, yeah, sure. Did she forget that the town also hated her and that the whole reason that he even decided the stupid dinner was because she said that the town hated him? Like, I'm just like, they literally, like, this makes almost no sense. This is almost plot hole driven if it wasn't for the fact both these characters are just straight up idiots. And then so it's just like, so he basically cancels the dinner. So Judy's trying to like say stuff on camera and the camera guys are packing up. She's like, it's like, you're not, what do you mean where we're going? We're leaving. He's not having dinner with, care what you say, you're not famous. And I'm like, damn, that's some good comeuppance right there. Fuck you, Judy.
Yeah, I forgot though. Just she went from like a drama club diva to just being a straight up hippie.
Yeah, no. From what I remember, they even dropped that too, because one of the episodes I remember watching of the Disney's Doug was that she just seemed like a more like just like a straight up laid back character. She didn't seem like a hippie. She wasn't doing any of like the yoga stuff that she used to do. She wasn't like a beatnik. It was just literally she was just an older college age woman with a beret on, and I'm just like, they made her boring.
Wasn't she a parody of Yoko Ono for a while?
Yeah, pretty much. She was basically the postmodern movement. But yeah, so the family ends up going home. Like the people that had set up this entire dinner, they basically had already set up the table. They set up all the food and the chairs, and they left them there. I'm like, first of all, ain't no way a rich family with a PR team is gonna leave all that stuff at like a lower income household family. So they go back, and the family's like, well, we can't eat all this food by ourselves. And the mom's like, if only we knew 100 people. And Doug's like, why do we really need to know any of the people? So they end up inviting the homeless people. But the thing is that they've only ever set up the 2 homeless people. It's only ever been the 2 guys that got fired. So when the other homeless people are there, I'm like, how do they know these people? Are they at the homeless thing? Like, that the people that the 2 guys were at, were they people that were fired from Mr. Bluff's company? Like, I don't understand. And then Patty's there, and I'm like, hold up. You set up this entire thing where she's pissed at Doug, and you don't resolve it on screen. You just hand wave it. I'm like, you've ruined this episode for me. It started really strong, and it is just, I have so many complaints now.
I mean, they also hand waved the fact that the Bluffs are still being are still hated.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, like, even in the original series, Mr. Bluff was oblivious, but he was also, like, vaguely human intelligence. Like, he would not have forgotten that the town hated him. Like, even if he had paid his security guards to make people cheer for him, he would still remember that he was hated. He would still go through with the dinner. But they were like, no, it's fine. Like, sitting there like,
Jesus, guy, you can buy on the entire world supply of card sleeves?
Yeah. But the good thing is that for whatever reason, their Thanksgiving video had Rocco's Modern Life, to my recollection, was never on ABC Kids. But it was a good pick. I do like Rocco's Modern Life.
Holy hell!
I watched was Nickelodeon and Halloween episodes of Nickelodeon shows. Because I was watching one that parodies the Alfred Hitchcock piece, Rear Window or something like that. The one where the guy thinks that his neighbor killed his wife or whatever. But in this one, it's Rocco thinks that Mrs. Bighead killed Mr. Bighead.
Oh, I know what episode you're talking about.
Yeah. And there's a scene in it because Rocco still thinks that she's the murderer. So she looks at him and goes, do you want to have dinner over at my house? Ed's not going to be there. And it's supposed to be scary, but watching it as an adult, I'm sitting there, I'm just like, that's something somebody cheating on their husband would say. I'm like, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Mrs. Bighead was trying to seduce Rob.
I mean, all the clues were there, Edward.
I know that people joked about it, but I never really gave it any thought because I hadn't rewatched anything from the series. But that scene alone makes me think that maybe they're right. Maybe she was trying to, like, sleep
Seduce
with
him?
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the episode when he was babysitting Silver's bird, and the bird just took her bikini top,
Yes.
and she was so casual about it. She's like, "Oh, that naughty bird."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Also, this guy is buying the other end of the world supply of card sleeves.
World supply of oxygen. I need to watch that specific episode of Rugrats. I like that one.
Which one?
It's the episode where the kids were obsessed with a show called Mega Hyper Heroes or whatever.
Oh yeah, that
So
one.
then they imagined that they were superheroes, that Angelica was the bad guy because she liked the bad guy in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then she ended up taking the action figures of the characters from the show that they liked. So then they treated it as though she had kidnapped the real hyper heroes and they became the Mega Diaper Babies or whatever. And I like Lillian's character because she was supposed to be the invisible character from that show, but she was dotted line girl, and she's like, "How can you see me? I'm just a dotted line." And Angelica's like, "Any idiot can see a dotted line." I'm like, "Fuck, she right though."
Like, wait, what was that? It's Stinky! I'll say.
I like Phil's character because he was just his spitball. It was literally just him shooting spit wads as an attack. Belt-fed spit wad. And then at one point he's just like, "I'm out of spit," and I'm like, now see, that sounds dumb until you think about it. He probably just means he's out of saliva because he overused his saliva to make the spitballs, but it sounds really dumb just taking it at face value. But I like the fact that the villain in that show stole the world supply of oxygen, and I'm like, what are they breathing there?
My weather dominator.
My weather dominator-inator. Not my innator-inator. It's an innator that makes other innator. Hot Pocket!
My hot pocketinator. It'll immediately just burn your mouth.
Yeah, you don't have to stick anything in your mouth. It just burns the roof of your mouth.
Like that comedian.
Brain fart. Wait, who? What?
Jim Gaffigan?
Oh yeah, Jim Gaffigan. Next they're gonna have Hot Pockets. Have you heard that Hot Pocket? It tastes just like a Hot Pocket. They take a Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket! It's like, wow, that went off the rails really quick. It's like, gee, you think?
A few years ago, I actually got to go see him live.
When-
And it's great because he does his shows at like food fairs.
Oh.
So we went to the Orange County Fair, and yeah, he was there. Pretty cool.
What was it? I literally have two. I literally have two of the stand-up comedy like albums that he did. I think he's done more, but I have two of them. But I remember I listened to one so much that one of them I remember specifically. He's like, "I'm a father now," and everybody starts cheering. He's like, "That's right, I've become a priest. Thank you, bless you, bless."
Yep.
I'm like, yes, this is comedy gold.
I saw like his routine on bacon and cake.
Oh god. I like the one where he talks about like he put bacon bits on bacon. You can travel through time, like in a bacon to bacon time space continuum, and then he's just like a dirty ass bacon joke.
Also, the fact that bacon also make other food more famous, like.
Oh yeah.
Well, what I like about a lot of his comedy too is it's very family friendly. It's not like he doesn't like he talks about food, he makes jokes around that, but they're very well written jokes.
Dear Bacon, I would like to thank you for all the help you've done for me. Like sincerely, Edward Water Chestnut III.
Yeah, I almost said the other thing because it's like literally like a. Sincerely, water
95.79.
chestnut your mom. It's like,
$85.
no. That sword cost me $1 million. Fry did it.
And then there's pie. There's like liquid cake. Try having a stripper drip all that. Like, I'm here! Now go take a shower.
Take a shower.
Yep, now go take a shower.
Go take a shower.
I like his drive-through order bit where he's talking about them just doing like grunts for
Oh, yeah. All right, I get it. You want extra cheese? Jesus.
Well, when I said draft order one, my mind immediately went to one comedian, Dan Cook was like Whopper, Whopper Noyans, large fries.
I think it's a really good comedy special too. It was freaking hilarious.
He's old.
I mean, he gets a lot of flack for for like having that so-called like over emphasizing and having too much energy, but that's part of his routine charm.
That's his stage presence. That's
Yeah, that's
his
style.
thing. Like they need
Yeah.
to get over it. But it's like,
Holy hell!
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him overly screaming either. But I mean, I get it. That's his thing. That would be like being upset at Robin Williams for doing impersonations during his stand-up.
Or going on tangents going on hour-long tangents. Like that's his thing. Just let him cook.
Yeah, let him Dane cook. Dunna.
Gusman's ass.
Wait, what?
Oh, for the Gusman's ass meme, they always play that theme.
Oh. You've given me a lot to think about, and by which I mean none of it, because I'm supposed to be trying.
No, I don't want to buy your 18-cent card.
Hard.
Why is it too over? Am I asking for too much? No, I just don't want this card. You sell it for 18 cents. Sell it to a kid. Kid's got 18 cents. I would suggest not doing that though, because chances are that people are gonna think you're doing something else. It's not very good for you. Not a good look, my friend. Maybe find some other person in the shop that maybe wants to buy the card off of you for 18 cents. I don't know why you're trying for 18 cents. What's the standard market price is around that? Yeah, well, too bad. You're stuck with that card. You can either put it in the spokes of a bike or give it to somebody else. Maybe ask them for change, but I don't want it. And then all of a sudden, Sushi runs up with a bicycle and just hits him with the bicycle.
Yep.
Just throws it at him, and he's like Moomin Crash or whatever.
Moving crash.
Yeah.
That's the superhero name, the Moomin Crash.
No, I was referencing Moomin Rider from.
Oh,
There's a thing where he just basically hits them with his bicycle, like not even on it. He like rides it and basically just jumps off of it. The bike hit them.
Oh no, I know what you mean with that. And I imagine when he said that hit him with the bike, I imagine like he just runs up all normally, go towards the enemy, pick up the bike like a freaking longsword, just hit him with it.
Oh. No, if Sushi was gonna be a bike-based superhero, his name would be Bikel.
Michael?
Michael?
Yeah. It would be confusing because there's somebody else we know whose brother's name is Michael, and we keep gaslighting people into believing he has a name Michael. It's fucking hilarious. Told that to the girl he was dating one time. She's like, "You have a twin named Michael?" And he's like, "No, they're lying." Who would name their kid Michael?
Michael's not even a real name.
He said it with such confidence, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's how you gaslight people. You just say something that's with enough confidence,
Just incorrect,
and people
yeah.
won't believe it.
Yep.
Just give people false information." I looked back down at chat and thought Toasty had typed something there, and it's just like I double sleeve cards now. And I almost went, We already know that. And then I looked at it, it's like, oh, that was earlier in the stream.
Just slowly
It's like-
losing our minds.
And I know it's earlier too because I have the timestamp thing set on it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so I can see exactly when it was posted. I thought that man was asking for $145. I didn't see the decimal for a second.
I'm about to make a name for myself right here.
And then he does the sushi kick. Which is just a regular kick, but it's him kicking.
The sushi kick. It's just it's like always it's just a regular kick, but it causes like a giant shockwave throughout the entire planet.
It's a no. There's a guy in like I think he was in independent wrestling. I don't know if he's got picked up by a promotion or not. He might be in. I almost said A&W, but I don't think that's what it's called. Fuck, I forget. It's like All Champion. No, is it ACW? I think it's ACW. Was a company that was invented by former WWE wrestlers who were tired of like other companies' shit, so they made their own company. And I think he's in it. And there's a guy named Chuck Taylor. No, not Chuck Taylor. Fuck, what was the guy's name? Chuck Taylor's a different character. I like him too because he was. I think it's the same character when he was in Independent. He was basically meant to be a comedic thing. There was one time he like wrestled a blow up doll. It was hilarious.
What?
And anytime somebody does like a knife edge chop on his chest, he lets out a high pitched scream like ah! Every time they hit him with one.
Nice.
But the character that I'm trying to reference in this is a different. And I don't remember what his name is, but he acts like he's too cool to be a wrestler. So he's just constantly bored. So they put him in a ring, and when he kicks people, he does these really like lame half-hearted like kicks, like almost like shuffling his feet into a kick. And he's like got his hands in his pockets and stuff, and he like kicks them in the leg a little. And he basically does it so that it basically looks like it doesn't do anything. But when Kenshin said Sushi's kick is just like a kick, I imagine him kind of just doing like that really lame kick. And then all of a sudden they just start going, ah, and they just get blown backwards after like almost a minute.
Alright, and because we're trade cards, random. Yeah. So here's our current roadmap right now. So they currently have like on cancel old shelves, the customer review app. We're currently at customer can trade cards, which is right there, and so the organized tournament was next. And right down the line, we'll be playing with TCG once they add more TCG types besides the Tetramon. But with that, I think that'll be it for me. Anyway,
Awesome.
Yep. So if you guys want to tell people your handle, where can they find you guys?
You go first.
Okay. Twitch.tv/Emerald Tusk and on Twitter at Emerald Tusk. I finally dropped below the 69 followers thing because I haven't posted anything on there in a while. So I'm at 63. But for a while it was like jumping between like 73 and like 69. I'm just like, can't get past 69, and then it dropped to 68 for a while and then jumped back up to like 72. I was like,
Oops, no! Damn it! Shoot. He's out of the game.
oh, okay.
I hope it's saved.
Toasty just said I and then said no.
Well, anyway, you can find me here at Twitch.tv/KishinSakura. Find me on YouTube on KishinSakura. Find me on Twitter on Kishin_. Actually, no, not on Twitter no more. I'm on Blue Sky now under KishinSakura. And I'd like to support my channel and all my endeavors. Go ahead and click on my mask. I'll help me so very, very much. Like the channel, while I do, go and please give me a follow. I'm only 6 away from my goal, and of course I'm making strides to upgrade my computer. But of course, if you wish to help expedite that, you can. But remember, take care of yourself first. With that, I'll be you guys adieu. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Deuces.